I just took a quick peek at chat, and they're calling your light the NA light bulb. He's in Ireland. It's not our fault.
It's not.
Not our fault.
It's random.
IR light bulb.
My mom's cooking something. I think it's the oven. We need to get the wires checked. Apparently, that only started happening yesterday. It was never an issue before.
Concerning.
Oh.
What's also
yeah,
concerning is we have an exchange out towards long early on. Lots of damage coming in here. Flashbangs galore, but look at the health remaining for Big. Yes, the numbers are even, but they've been whittled away. Fortunately, it's USBs in their opponent's hands, so that probably doesn't matter. They'll go in for the headshots regardless, not worrying about unconfirmed damage, but it's something that could be concerning. As they hold, Bolt's going to get a kill through the smoke. That's what the weakened players are vulnerable to. Izzian's been boosted on towards the side. Bomb plant potentially, but no, the swing from Gandalf is good for SHZ. Going to get the kill, drop the bomb as well, and now this bomb plant's a thing of dreams. But tabseN bringing it back to bear. Now there's a player out by elevator, but tabseN's doing all the work himself. He doesn't want to bother with the plant. He wants the kill confirmed, and he'll have it. A 4K for him. We said he was the player who could do it all in the pregame, and indeed he is just that.
Useful if they get the timing correct once this push starts coming in, but nah, it's going to be tough. Flushes over, Big moving in, and here we go. Bolts, what can he do?
Molly to walk off his initial line. Gonna come to peak with the deagle. Shots missed though. His life needs to connect one of these and is just completely off the mark. At this point, niko gets one, but he's traded, and that should just about be the round. They're gonna attempt to. I'm gonna say good tag comes back the other way, and SHZ is the last casualty in this round.
And yeah, MIBR, they do need to wake up. The issue is here, no kits and very little nades, and it seems like Big realizing that are going to go quickly on this and try and exploit that lack of utility.
tabseN, nice entry. Second player has been dropped by seresyn, and tabseN just cleaning it all up. There's no hesitation. There's no hesitation whatsoever. The B-split played to perfection. There's nothing the remaining two players of MIBR can do but save. And even then, that's a tough ask. Big have kept it so clean at this point, but they're already very comfortable going for the aggressive hunt. If they could take the AWP out of the hands of Bolts, that would be phenomenal. It's going to be a player way back in the spot that Terrace is looking for it. He's always aware, ever ready. And well, Bolts will find Keto. That just tells them exactly where he is. They're going to chase this. A flash would be good to come over the longhouse. It's effective. He's so blind. No way Bolts is getting away from that. There are two flashes. tabseN comes back for it. They're expecting some sort of a fight here from SHZ. niko looking for it. He's going to get caught. seresyn just slid in. The timing is brutal for him. That is just a moment of complete unfortunateness. Izzian is going to get a kill for free as SHZ tries to take and move straight into the trap they set. That was exactly what they wanted out of that play. They get it, and they are now A-okay. Good way to deal with that. Well, not that it's too much of a limitation. And Keto walks through the mid doors. There was a flashbang to cover it. Bolts gets caught. Bolts gets dead. seresyn will move off the angle. Might have caught if Yell had moved just a bit forward, but Yell catches a nade. And now there's one player on site. What can Cello do? Possibly when faced against this. Nothing. That wasn't even a flashbang. Keto just walked out, but Cello had too many angles to cover, too many things to worry about. He's done for. Yell has to save. And now I will sound the doom alarm. This is extremely worrying if you're an MIBR fan. Not that they're down 6-0. Whatever. 6-0 isn't the worst thing in the world.
They need to get their feet on the ground soon. Normally, I'd agree that the 6-0 isn't such a big deal, but again, with Nuke coming up next, a map that I really don't think they're going to be able to do a lot of, they need to get going here a little bit quicker. That's controlled by Izzian. Finds the head of the niko. He had already got rid of Cello, so that's B now open for the taken, and that should confirm the round going in their favor. The question is, can MIBR take another kill or two, maybe? At this point, it's not really even going to have a lot of impact. Everyone is above 10,000. I can't even remember the last time I've seen a team get an economy this strong this early on. This feels more like an old economy type situation we're in right now.
Even then. And you can see Big is set up to punish right now. You got Santeras watching to see if they'll come into tunnels. There's no one towards the longhouse. That's a potential team point they could press on, but now they got a player in towards CT. Izzian gets that kill. tabseN was that flick. niko can't line him up over the smoke. And now the site is lost. The site is lost. A familiar tale here if you're an MIBR fan at this point. SHZ, he's down in towards the pit. What can he do about it? He was waiting for the long presence. He will take this kill on tabseN. That's nicely done. tabseN's dead. Finally, tabseN has died. Unfortunately, it's probably not going to equal a round win. There's still that man. Goes back to clear long, but Keto's ready for him. take down Fizian, but at this point, time is so low, and they're so out of position over on towards B that they've just got to try and save. But the silver lining for MIBR is they have begun the first stage of winning rounds. They have, in fact, proven that you can hold that. The less silver lining
when getting
is...
a kill on one specific player is one of your main hurdles, you know you're in trouble with.
Yeah. The downside is it's 9-0. Oof. One of the few rounds where they got an opening pick was a pistol round. So let's do something. Here's the aggression up catwalk. Here is something. Bolts is going for it. Bolts wants to make it happen. So they're looking for it. No, glancing away. That's Tabs, and that's the bomb drop. Now there's something to work with here. Coming back towards the long tunnel. Bolts gets a second kill. This might just be the play. They need to shock them back to earth. SHZ catches Tizian going looking, not aware of the pit play, and now, boom. Here we go. MIBR. It's taken them 10 rounds, but in round 11, they finally arrived in the server. Make something happen, Dean. And now they're into it. Tanoko. Gonna boost up to find him, and that's a brilliant shot from Searson. They're not expecting the player close up. Cello takes one, a no-scope from Searson for another, and he's looking to do damage, but Yell will catch him on the cross to avert disaster to prevent this round from slipping away. They're gonna take this control in towards mid. I'm kind of expecting at some point for them to just go back to that fast B split. It was so good. You do see that they're paying much more attention in towards mid at Stanoko. Now there's the angle as the op comes around, but that means that Bolts is the only player with responsibility towards A, and as they come around, they're going to realize there's no one here. Now they've drawn the two players out of B site. They can see both. What is going on? No one's watching for the drop. Tabson gets a kill, and a second is going. He transfers over. Last player here in Cello.
Here we go. Smoke's going down. I believe dropping one towards the spawn, so they might even try and drop with this. But yeah, Molly's going to coast the bomb site. That'll keep the player back on towards the ramp, I believe. And here we go. The drop in. Oh, actually, Keto gets taken out immediately by Cello. So it is at least the first kill that goes the way of MIBR. And Cello is doing a great job playing from the spawn. Second kill towards Tabson. Again, a big name to be claiming. Santerre is trying to give the cover for the bomb to go down. And at least allow for the bomb to be planted, but not without losing his life. And Tizian, he's only good for one, so it's fallen now all onto Searson. He's been playing well so far, but I think a 1-on-4 is a bit too much to ask. And yeah, with only the head of the Noko showing the shot is missed, and then he's just a sit and duck.
Time to differentiate the pace. They're going to go aggressive in towards the long house. A smoke over to prevent the peek initially. Two players are taking the fight from the MIBR side, but they're out. Into the Molotovs they go. Tabson is burning. Tabson is burning, and he's dead. Was blinded. Didn't realize he was on fire, and there's a second kill in. Heavy commitment of the utility towards the long fight, and it's working out beautifully for MIBR. But the problem is they've left the gap towards Cat, and on they go, and on they kill. Searson has found one. They have control. They're going to be able to get this bomb plant. They still got presence in the long house. Keto gets one, a one and done. Probably wasn't what he was looking for here. Maybe he could have played that with more patience, but MIBR were aware of his presence. There was no easy way to get out of that position. Now the retake is on. Searson's already dead, leaves everything to Tizian. He's getting flanked from Cat. He should be dead in a moment here. Puts over at the right time. What a shot! And looking for more. Bolts kills his teammate, but Bolts finishes the job. It's an ace for Bolts. 5 kills. Problem is one of them was on his side, so he's only got 4 skulls on his icon. He's been one of the rallying cries. He was the one who shook them out of their initial stupor. Let's see if he can get some kills here. Get the first. Antara's down. Don't catch him, and now a Molotov can allow him to escape. The Noko goes down towards the pit, and that's major pressure onto Yell. Yell stands up to the first. Back to the car. Expects the presence from Catwalk. It's not there, but the Mollies are in. And the kill is confirmed. Now Tabson's here on Cat. A little bit later than they expected, but they can get this smoke cross going. There's no one in position to punish. They're going to spam it. Bomb gets thrown because there is a gap in the smoke. They only have one available. And now Keto has an ult. Oh no, what is this? What is this? Tizian jumping knife out to try and get around. Did not expect a player to be in that position. He will be punished. And now he puts his teammates in a really rough spot. They know there's presence coming from long. That means that they have to be focused in on it. The Keto does. And that puts so much pressure on the shoulders of Tabson. Flashbang timing a little bit off there. Technically, it was still in his eyes. But Keto now can hold with the AWP. He just has to get out towards long. He knows he's got this confirmed. And that should be the round. Cello just has to hop on the defuse and pray that Keto somehow misses a bunch of shots because he's running out of time. And there's going to be the check. Tap. Tap. Round's over. Nothing you can do about it. Keto gets the kill to confirm it. A 12-3 half. Yeah, much of anything going in the first half and come away with just 3 rounds. Look at this aggression. Tabson is already wrapping around the first round. There's a player back in spawn who seems to be ready for him. This has become a little bit more common of an approach to pistol rounds, but if Tabson can win this round or win this duel, goes a long way to making their lives easier. niko gets an opener. Searson out of play. Come in towards the site. Tizian's gonna try and deny this. He's gotta push them back. He finds one. Captain, meanwhile, is taking the flank. The bodies are dropping elsewhere. This is getting all kinds of weird, and on top of the box, Tizian will falter. Nice kill from Zantares. Looking for more. And a 1v1. niko doesn't have time to get the bomb planted, and Zantares will deny the possibility. A shot to the dome, a 13th round for Big, and they're looking to put this map in their back pocket post-haste. That they have to have been prepared to play it. They have to have been aware of the possibility. So I am very curious about what we're going to see from this team. First, we need to see if there's a little bit of form here on Dust 2. Tabson, Searson, killing everybody. It's pretty much what you expect him to do. Facing back in, actually, the pistol's going to fine, but Searson's still here with the scout. He knows he's got a threat from long. He has to focus on that, but he leaves himself exposed for the back for too long. Yell will take a kill. Well, either he expected his teammate to get the angle faster, or he did not expect to be swung from sight. So we'll take out Yell as the cat play comes through. But now there's a face-off. SHZ does not have the health to really deal with this, but he's going to go forward and try and get it, knowing that the bomb is spotted. 5 seconds, he can't win. So he will save the gun, avoid dying after the timer. Keto with a pulse for the clock will secure the round, and that is big onto 14. It's a weird way to win it for sure.
But, oh, this is risky. Tabson, he may catch the timing. The player, I believe, bolts with that from Mass. He had just looked away. And yeah, he may even get more. There's a second player in the car right now, so this is probably going to be the nail in the coffin here for MIBR in this round. And not likely in the map. More to come. Tabson up to 3 frags now on that MP9. Eventually the bullets depleted and he had to try and resort to the USP as a backup, but yeah, up against the Gildil it wasn't too effective. Either way, has single-handedly won this round for them.
Should have. 8 times. 19 and 9. That is unreal. But what's more impressive, I would say, is despite not dying through the first 10 rounds, he is now about even with his teammates in terms of where he has fallen. Now let's see if MIBR can maybe bring this round back. They're already down a player. Trying to get towards a plant, but they don't even have any map control at this point. They are locked out of every site. Aggression coming in from Keto. He's going to encounter a player here in the tunnels, and he's going to confirm the kill with Jello. They're trying to find something, anything to work with here, but it's just not doing. Catwalk seems to be the next play, but there's 2 players here waiting with open arms to receive them. Tizian up close with the SMG. Tabson to secure it from behind with the rifle and throw utility for his teammate. A single flashbang seems to be the answer. He's going to come peek around the corner. Harris has found one in mid, and there's the kill. Tizian gets both. That's going to be the game. Big, secure, the 1-0. Dominate MIBR. Allow only 3 rounds in the first half and nothing more. So we got the CT pistol round underway. Can MIBR get started on the right foot here? Can they shake off the nerves? Gonna be a vent drop almost certainly. Play coming through. Good damage being done. Tizian taking the brunt of it. Do they get into the vent? They're trying to make their way on. And yes, they will. 4 players down. There is going to be a player to try and hold them off. It's niko. Bomb's going to be planted. He took some damage, but he found Tizian in turn. So this is a decent retake opportunity, especially as niko does more damage. He's looking for them all. And they're going to start finding them. Big, faltering, falling away. Not getting much of anything here. And at this point, seriously, to try and defend from the defuse, but niko, no mercy. And Bulls will finish off the last. A defuse and a 3K for the new addition to the squad, and that's what you love to see here, Dean.
Decide to continue buying because they know they've kept MIBR on the brink of an instant break if they could just win that 1 round. And yeah, a little bit of a limitation in the buy. It is mostly just the 1 MP9. It's the nades then that they're lacking. And well, Bolts, he's lacking ahead at the moment because Searson on the scout. He didn't give us the headshot last round, but he gives it to us now. Oh,
he's a madman. He ran through the gap between the Molotovs, found the spot, and then plucks the player in towards heaven. A trade kill so important here for Jello, but Tabson's already worked his way into heaven. What are you going to do about this? He's destroyed 1 player. The next is down the vents. He can't really come out comfortably with no one to assist you. And at some point, Big are going to realize this and take the site. There is no one here to hold it. They've gone down. They have to go back out secret, all the way back through from Trophy to control lobby. And here we go. Zantares has brought the bomb. The numbers are going to be punched in, and control is established. Fight even going on outside. Tabson maybe sitting around a bit too long, and Searson wanting more. Brings it to a 2v2. This is recoverable for MIBR. Cello is slow to do it, though. Get some pace on. They don't have the time for this, and he's lost Yell now, so he doesn't have a teammate to play off of. Good clear from Keto with control back in towards the lobby. This should now be relatively impossible. No smoke to cover off the bomb. There is a molly for Big as well. Take the fight towards Big. He gets the first, but he doesn't get the second in the same position. Still, the kill doesn't realize Zantares eventually zeroes him in. We see it from him all the time. It's like, all right, Zantares, you're going to take lower and then just be a nuisance. And we'll decide if we need to come down based on what you see, based on what you kill, based on what you find. Do this on multiple maps, and it's so effective. Kills coming in left, right, and center. Tizian and Tabson have taken upstairs, so Zantares wasn't really ultimately needed. He's going to kill Keto?
What was that?
How low was Keto?
I don't
Did he just panic and shoot his teammate? He certainly took his gun.
I think so, yeah.
No one was near them.
And then took his AK.
They just decided that he wasn't going to make it through the round, and so...
Zantares
I'm
just
so
wanted
confused.
the gun.
We do, I believe, have the delay, but I'm not sure exactly how that would work.
Oh, do
out.
we?
It'd be lovely to see it if we could. I don't know what the hell just happened there. Whatever it is, they're going to win the
I'd love
round.
to catch that again.
They got that off to patrol outside. That means a lot of responsibility is now going to be on to Dinoco as he has to lock down. They're taking the mini control. Now they've got it. They can wrap in towards heaven. They've got a player up on mini. Yell will catch that as Tabson tries to do the hop around. Avoid mini entirely. Press in towards outside as well. It goes down lower. Dinoco being dead. They know he's the player with responsibility primarily here. Cello was in the sight, though. Cello takes one, no more. And an op pick outside. That should just about secure this round. Bomb's going down. There is a player in the vents. There's a player back in lobby.
Yell, I think, went to trade out to one of the weapons that was dropped behind the blue box, rather. And yeah, as soon as he drops his own gun, ends up just getting shot by Citizen, who was miles behind as the bomb was going down on B. See now in a moment.
They've got options. I mean, they still have presence in towards the squeaky door with Searson. And now they're coming back up. They're coming in towards control. So yeah, they're going to hit A. That is the read. There's two players here to see them. Let's see how the fight goes. Utility sails over. Connections being made. Zantares winds up with both kills. He loses two teammates in turn, but hey, that's an exchange rate to find with. There's still a player on site. This is Cello. He's in the smoke. They don't know. They don't know he's going to get that kill from me. Zantares tries the 360 turn, but Tizian hopping back through that PvP kill will make it happen. And Tizian confirms the last. That got weird. That got wild. A bold attempt from Cello. Going for a shot here. This player's wrapping around in ramper. They've already got control in towards hell. This is going to be really tough for him. Dinoco, though. Going for a peek Oko, and Zantares has found him. I had hope. My hope was misplaced.
Unfortunate. It was just the timing allowing for Zantares to creep by. SHZ in the meantime actually kill up on A and pushed him down towards B, but Cello makes it look easy with those kills towards Keto and Sirison. I was about to say it's not going too well elsewhere though, as a couple of frags had been recovered, but with the trade towards Tabson, suddenly Zantares left alone and heavily tagged up. This is easily the best position MIBR have been in a few rounds. I thought for a second maybe that jump up there was actually going to work out, kind of the drop down as a bit of a fake perhaps, that he was still going up, but no, the double doors unfortunately were open.
That gives you some momentum coming through now. Let's see what Big 2 aims. Want to go fast. Vent droppers is not the play. The play it is, and this time SHZ gets the better of them. Having trouble with that fight, but this time works out. SHZ dropped, and another to follow. It's Cello out. 3 kills in total. Some damage done on towards Big, but I don't know that they can risk going for this. MIBR, they have some financial flexibility here, but nothing they can withstand throwing guns away, and they're already backing off. They're done with it. They're falling off. They're giving up the Heaven angle. They're going to work their way back into spawn, and they're going to save.
Hope to fight back in immediately once again, but it's not looking too likely. Sirison's going to even take out Yell, as he seemed to be hanging around a little bit. Was that back towards the spawn? He's peeking in from heaven. Dinoco getting that first kill. Good damage on Sirison as well, who probably does have a reface with the oppo. Oh, Jason, this Dinoco wants that weapon, but no. Sirison out there. Has no intention of giving away that big green gun, and yeah, he will not in the end. It is a position that's been played a few times. I think we had Yell going there with the oppa points, so I guess expecting them to maybe do it here with the weaker weapons as well. Oh, Dinoco. And Falls is a little bit of a shocker to maybe take a couple of players with him. They line up. And it actually serves as a distraction to allow Cello also to step up for a frag. Does eventually fall to Zantares, but he's given his team the man advantage.
This might be one of the only situations that we've consistently seen Big have issues with is that fight outside when there's rifles at long range. Now, niko gets a kill on Terrace. Is going to have to pull off the clutch. The bomb is dropped. He's going to drop it. Now he spots the player. Doesn't get the kill, though. niko a 3K to secure round number 4 for MIBR.
He's given it his best shot anyway. He did have a much slower performance on Dust too, so see him at least be able to give some individual level. It's good, despite the fact that MIBR do need a lot more overall. And, well, cello, he's also delivering. Up there's the top fragger, I believe, now. SHZ and Yell both also taking frags pretty much simultaneously, and suddenly tabsen's alone. He has creeped around towards hell, so he's in a position that may not be expected, but they should be at least cautious. Although, as I say that, there is a player just sprinting back in. Is this going to be a free kill for tabsen? There's the op here as well. Two of them. Oh, he's going to take the knife. This is so greedy. No.
He just jumped. He jumped right next to him.
Doesn't even know. Oh, God.
Yeah,
the second player in the position is known also. This is... Oh, God, I don't even know. He could have gotten the 2 kills. He wanted the knife. It ends up playing out like that in such a weird way. I don't know. It's going to kind of BM without intending to BM. Well, maybe he did by the knife, but... the bomb in the open. That's the main issue.
That gives them some security to play with. It gives them some comfort. He doesn't have to worry too much. It is tabsen, though, who now has, well, had a rifle. Gets deleted. Yell hits the shot. That's important. The rifle's now out of play. Zantares was apparently content to play with the deagle, so he did give that one up. He's going to keep going. They got control of hell. Pressure's coming in towards outside, but they're running out of clock. 40 seconds on. Searson, big kill on bolts. He's got a road in. There's still a player. Mini, though. Yell. Oh, come closer. Secure the kill. They've gotten into heaven. It was expected. There's a trade, a drop, a bomb plant. All right, some money made here. No ability to deny this. It's going to be tough to play. So, Akito will attempt. Good tag damage on a Yell. He faces forward in the fight. Most players would hide, but he's wary of heaven. He wants this kill, and he's going to get it as well. Clinical cannot line up the second. cello comes out on top. No one really here who can do much of anything about it. They have the smokes for it. On comes the hit up top, or at least the fake for it. Second vent peek comes in. Yell is there for SHZ, but he can't get away from it. The trade is decent, and now they go down the vent. Now they're going to go to group up with their AWP. Bolts is not going to be given an opportunity here from in Mustang, and this 3-player a nice molly, but that forces tabs into the fight. niko is up to the task. Tough player to duel for sure. He takes a second as well. He's looking for more. Tizian will silence him. But Tizian is very low indeed. Bomb will be planted. There's an HE on Bolts. Is he in position to throw it? He is. Nade comes in. That's a kill. Oh. Boom. Dusted. All on Zantares now. B2 as Bolts creeps forward, and cello will catch him from the decon door. Bomb will be defused. This round is claimed. MIBR close the half with 7. Looks like the early object of their affection is going to be ramp room. They're moving with a blob of 4 en route. There's 2 defenders ready to take them. Searson and Zantares should be prepped, and on comes the hit. Meanwhile, we've got to do a lot outside, but there's actually a 3rd defender here, so this is a big rig from Big. First kill goes in. We should see more. Zantares is popping heads like they're overripe grapes. There's no problems here for him, and this setup is perfect. Only 1 casualty taken. That's tabsen outside. Everything else is a massacre.
If you don't have a specific plan in mind for these force buys as well, then a lot of time it can be better to maybe not go for it. But yeah, I mean, they're just going to give a rush. We know that's more than capable of stealing away one of these rounds on Nuke. And, well, so far the trades, they are equal. It could be a lot worse, and, well, it's getting a lot worse. tabsen and Zantares there to clean up. The M4s reign supreme, and despite the 2 casualties for Big, it's not something they're too worried about. They can make up for it here in this round.
Sticking around, lurking around a little bit, and there's a player on top of the silo, so he might get caught. Can Bolts get away with this? I'm not sure. Meanwhile, the hit comes in. They seem to be aware of his presence. Certainly he's about to die. I'm just looking at the dots on the radar. cello, meanwhile, dropping bodies on the site. He's cleaning them up. Bolts has been revealed. There's only 1 player down here. It's got cello to do all of the work. He's lost his teammate, and he will get caught from Searson in the rattle. There's no way to escape. Big up 5 rounds.
To try and actually get back into this kind of things. Oh, nice little spot. Was that the wall bang? No, I think it was the nade that actually connected. Another nade may even get some finishes. Oh, it was,
it was a tag. It was 2 of them. That was insane. Ooh. I think. I'm going to have to go back and watch the x-ray, but I'm pretty sure that was. Now we got the damage coming in, the kills coming in as well. Tito has a lot of responsibility here, but he catches cello before he slips away. They've been denied the space. Big kill from Bolts, though. It's a chaotic round. Big reeling. But Keto's coming up the steps. No one's watching for him. No one is watching. They don't expect this aggression. He's going to be on their flank quickly, and he's already caught SHZ. Fortunately, Yell's gotten around the corner, but he doesn't have the health to take this fight. He's going to have to hit a brilliant Huandig. There's no time for a second, and he won't even be given the opportunity to pull the trigger. Keto has isolated the bomb, and he's taken what was a good effort from bolts and neutralized it. An AK found at a 1v3. Keto looking to build an ace. He is in mini, so he'll be given an opportunity onto the site. Spot, but Keto cannot secure it. 34 seconds. Which will holding the angle peppered down from heavens on Terras will polish him off.
Oh, Saracen wants to go up above. This could work out. Ooh, does catch one.
First.
Gets dinked on his way back. And is apparently on
Problem
22 health. I'm confused now.
With the health they've got. Wait, he's on 22 health? The bar's not matching it? I don't know.
Yeah, that was really
I'm confused. Whatever it is, he gets a shot before he dies. That's incredible. He is traded out by SHZ. I think it makes sense that he was, in fact, on 22 health. The bar is just getting a little bit confused there. It's a match. We do have players low on the MIBR side. They are very vulnerable as they attempt to take this ground outside. If they come back in through many, Keto should have a field day, a feast. Spray down, and there we go. There's the first phase. Yellow done. There's the attempted trade. 1, 2. Make it done.
Oh.
Bolts can't even get Keto before he swaps over, and Keto comes away with a 3K.
But yeah, 2 rifles, pistols then is what they pulled out. They've kept enough on the 4 of the players looking for him to buy in the next round. But already they're getting absolutely nothing for the investment that they put in. Keto and Kizzy are just having fun with it. It is basically done. Yell left on his own, a 1 on 5, and with still 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining in the round.
Oof. And really what this does is it puts you in a situation where, yeah, you're going to try for the clutch, but it just gives you 1 minute and 10 seconds to think about all the mistakes you've made in this map to get to this point. This is serious point for Big. Provided Yell doesn't go absolutely insane here. There's a player hopping in trying to go for the knife, I'd imagine. That'll be punished, but Tabson, well, it was the only distraction he needed to secure the round and to take it to series point. All right, we're just going to go. I'm just going to cast. Looks like we've got this going on. Bolts going to take a kill, trying to keep his team alive here, trying to give them some sort of a hope. SHZ and Bolts are battling. And let's see what they can find. It's all onto the shoulders of SHZ, and the kill is going to come in there. Apologies for the technical difficulties, but Big have taken the round and taken the map. They are in the main event. They are in Katowice. We're going to take a quick break, and when we're back, we'll break down what's happened here.